You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station WXK75 in Waycross, Georgia, serving southeast Georgia 24 hours a day, on a frequency of 162.475 megahertz. Broadcasts originate from the National Weather Service office in Jacksonville, Florida. The current time is 4:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here are the 4 p.m. conditions from around the area. Across South Georgia, at Alma, sunny. The temperature was 72 degrees, humidity 18%, wind west at 18 miles an hour gusting to 31, pressure 29.84 inches and steady. St. Simon's Island, mostly sunny, 72, humidity 23%, wind west at 17 gusting to 31, pressure 29.83 inches and steady. Waycross, sunny, 72. Brunswick, mostly sunny, 71, wind west at 22 gusting to 35. Savannah, partly sunny, 69, wind west at 23 gusting to 35. Fort Stewart, mostly sunny, 69. Macon, sunny, 69. Vidalia, mostly sunny, 70. Valdosta, sunny, 74. Homerville, sunny, 72. Moultrie, sunny, 72. Hazelhurst, mostly sunny, 70. Jessup, mostly sunny, 72. Across North Florida, at Jacksonville, mostly sunny, 71, wind west at 18 gusting to 33. Gainesville, sunny, 72. Ocala, sunny, 70. St. Augustine, sunny, 71. Tallahassee, sunny, 75. Cross City, sunny, 68, wind west at 17. Across the Atlantic and northeastern Gulf coastal waters, Gray's Reef buoy, wind west at 12, sea temperature 57, air temperature 62, seas 2 feet, wave period 11 seconds. The Fernandina buoy, sea temperature 58, seas 2 feet, wave period 13 seconds. St. Augustine Beach, wind northwest at 11, air temperature 70. Coastal waters forecast for Altamaha Sound to Fernandina Beach out 20 nautical miles, small craft exercise caution. Tonight, west winds 15 to 20 knots, becoming northwest after midnight. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a dominant period 11 seconds. Intercoastal waters choppy. Sunday, north winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period 10 seconds. Intercoastal waters light chop. Sunday night, east winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming southeast after midnight. Seas around 2 feet with a dominant period 10 seconds. Intercoastal waters light chop. Monday, southwest winds around 5 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Seas around 2 feet with a dominant period 10 seconds. Intercoastal waters light chop. Monday night, south winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period 9 seconds. Intercoastal waters light chop. Tuesday, south winds 5 to 10 knots, increasing to 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period 9 seconds. Intercoastal waters a moderate chop. Tuesday night, south winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period 5 seconds. Intercoastal waters a moderate chop. Wednesday, south winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Wednesday night, south winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming southwest after midnight. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Thursday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming north in the afternoon. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Thursday night, northeast winds around 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Coastal waters forecast for Altamaha Sound to Fernandina Beach out 20 to 60 nautical miles, small craft advisory in effect from 5 p.m. this afternoon through late tonight. Tonight, west winds 20 to 25 knots, becoming northwest 15 to 20 knots after midnight. Seas 4 to 6 feet with a dominant period 5 seconds. Sunday, north winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a dominant period 10 seconds. Sunday night, northeast winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming north after midnight. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period 10 seconds. Monday, north winds around 5 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a dominant period 10 seconds. Monday night, south winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a dominant period 9 seconds. Tuesday, south winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet with a dominant period 9 seconds. Tuesday night, south winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet with a dominant period 5 seconds. Wednesday, south winds 10 to 15 knots, increasing to 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Wednesday night, south winds 15 to 20 knots, becoming southwest 10 to 15 knots after midnight. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Thursday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming north 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas 3 to 4 feet. A slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, northeast winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas 4 to 5 feet. A slight chance of showers. Tides at St. Simon's Island for Saturday, high tide at 8:13 a.m., low tide at 2:39 p.m., high tide at 8:34 p.m., early tides for Sunday, low tide at 2:50 a.m., high tide at 8:48 a.m. Sunrise and sunset information for Waycross, sunrise Saturday at 7:02. Sunset Saturday at 6:24. Sunrise Sunday at 7:01. Sunset Sunday at 6:24. This is a special weather statement. Gusty winds up to 25 to 30 miles per hour combined with low relative humidity values dropping into the low 20s today will lead to critical fire weather conditions. Burning is not advised today, especially through the afternoon and early evening hours. The forecast for southeast Georgia, wind advisory in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Tonight, clear. Lows in the upper 30s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour, becoming north around 5 miles per hour after midnight. Sunday, sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. North winds around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear. Lows around 40. Light and variable winds. Monday, sunny. Not as cool, tides in the mid-70s. South winds around 5 miles per hour. Monday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 40s. South winds around 5 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Tuesday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday and Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 80s. Lows in the lower 50s. Thursday and Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Highs in the upper 60s. Lows in the mid-40s. Friday and Friday night, mostly cloudy. A 20% chance of showers. Highs in the upper 60s. Lows in the lower 50s. Saturday, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of showers. Highs in the lower 70s. Wind advisory in effect from noon today to 6 p.m. this evening. For Atkinson and Brandley counties. What? West winds 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour expected. Where? Atkinson, Brandley, and Northern Ware counties. When? From noon today to 6 p.m. this evening. Impacts. Gusty winds could blow around unsecured objects. Tree limbs could be blown down and a few power outages may result. Precautionary preparedness actions. Use extra caution when driving, especially if operating a high-profile vehicle. Secure outdoor objects. Wind advisory remains in effect from noon today to 6 p.m. this evening. For Coffee, Jeff Davis, Bacon, Appling, Wayne, and Pierce counties. What? West winds 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour expected. Where? Coffee, Jeff Davis, Bacon, Appling, Wayne, and Pierce counties. When? From noon today to 6 p.m. this evening. Impacts. Gusty winds could blow around unsecured objects. Tree limbs could be blown down and a few power outages may result. Precautionary preparedness actions. Use extra caution when driving, especially if operating a high-profile vehicle. Secure outdoor objects.